Hello, just like Tigger says. UFO man, defender of truth and justice. Alright, let me see now. We got Disneyland. Disneyland in my dreams. Okay, I'm not going to interpret this, but maybe I will if I change my mind as I talk. I had a dream that I was at Disneyland. And something that occurs many times in my dreams is that there's houses and other buildings in back of Disneyland. Now, I just thought this just now. Maybe there's secret agents at Disneyland. They love to hide themselves all over the place. I doubt they wouldn't be at a great target like Disneyland that nobody in the entire world would think of attacking. How about this? Other than God. I plan on updating that video called Go to Disneyland with God, a present from God. Updating it a little bit. But let me see. I lost my spot. Oh, yes. Lots of houses in back of Disneyland. And what happened was the houses in back of Disneyland became very cheap and, well, you know, very, very unvalued and easy to gain as property for yourself monetarily. And the reason in my dream that the reason these buildings were very low in value is because they were very close to the Golden Gate Bridge. Now, I said to myself before I had the dream, and now I'm analyzing it a little bit, that the Golden Gate Bridge, its structural stability was very much in question, and that if an earthquake happened or a tsunami or whatever, it would fall. And some of the buildings were very close to the Golden Gate Bridge. But later on today, I thought about that. Why is the Golden Gate Bridge at Disneyland? But there's two amusement parks. And it just so happens at the very entrance of California Adventure, which is directly across from Disneyland, which is an amusement park. I don't know if everybody knows that. There's two amusement parks in the area. We'll educate you if you don't know that. Anyway, there's a Golden Gate Bridge that the monorail goes through. And there you go. Maybe God's saying, hey, I'm going to kick some ass pretty soon. And if you go to the documentary or video or whatever you call it about the lights burning out at Disneyland, anybody can see it. Disneyland security's aware of it. They change light bulbs all day, all night probably for the next arrival of people. You know, maybe, and like I said, I also have dreams that the rides fall apart, and I'll mention three now. In the ride Pirates of the Caribbean, who happens to have a character named Jack. I only said Jack in the chat rooms because I wanted to be a dork, knowing that it was a stupid thing to say. People act stupid in chat rooms, but there's a fire sprinkler or fire pipe that leads to the fire sprinklers that's leaking water. It's been doing that for maybe 4 or 5 months now, and they haven't done anything about it. So that's Pirates of the Caribbean. Now, let's go to Splash Mountain. You go up the uplift, you go around the corner, and there's water leaking all over the place above your head in a little space where the modeled structure.
You have mail, so.
Oh, I got some mail. We'll check it later. Anyway, there's water leaking all over the structure, and they don't shut it down to fix it because probably they know, probably because God put a good one on them that they'd have to shut it down for a long time. So that's two. And recently they've supported the Alice in Wonderland Kids Ride with wood beams and, you know, let me see, sheets of visible sheets that display flowers and bushings and stuff like that, and it looks disgusting. I doubt they'd do that if something structurally didn't happen to them outside. Anyway, oh, and how about this? Let's mention this too because it might have something to do with it. When I had a job, yes, this is the first time I've said it, I got kicked out of the country when I wrote that book. No, kicked out of the, not the country. I got kicked out of the company I worked for when I wrote that book, unfortunately. I'm on, let's speed this up. I might be losing time here. Let me see. Oh, anyway, the first Disneyland I've had since I lost my job, the first day I went, almost all the rides, it was like 50% of the rides were out of service. And maybe God was giving a little action before he actually put himself in front of the situation. And you could go to things I say about movie makers. You know, like in Star Wars, let's just mention this and I'll be done. I know I say it a lot. In Star Wars, the Jedi have the ability to control people, and aliens also have the ability to control people, and aliens sure don't look like they're good. Now, it's true I'm one of them, but I hate their guts. Anyway, we'll be fine, I guess, because there's a God in Jesus. How about that? Anyway, I guess that's about it. That's my dream. I'm sure Disneyland will fall apart soon. I go there very often. It's already falling apart. That's it. I'm done. Bye. Oh, peace and love. All right, bye.